Okay, I just did a video on, it was a story time about a relationship. Let me say this, I'm adding this on to the video, okay? Let me say this, when the person ended the relationship, he does not know this to this day. I've never revealed this to anybody. I think I may have told my oldest son because he knew he was concerned about me because it had stressed me out. But I remember the phone call, and I remember I got so quiet. His response was, hello, hello. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm having to take this in, but I'm not understanding, like I stated in the previous video. Like I stated previously, I'm sorry. But I was, I went into like not a panic, but just like I was just staring at the wall. I didn't understand. I froze because that was just not what I was looking forward to hearing. And I just I couldn't grasp it. I could not understand it. I just couldn't, I wasn't settled. I could not settle with it in my mind and in my heart. But I remember I remember him saying, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you go now, okay? And he was like, I'll still be in touch, but this is what it is right now. And I was like, do it have to be this? Do it have to end so abruptly, right? And I wasn't begging. I've never begged a person. I've never begged anybody. But I needed him to know that I needed him, right? I didn't want him to leave and him thinking, this girl really don't care nothing about me. She really finna just let me go. No, I froze because I was shook. I didn't understand. But I remember hanging up the phone and I broke, and tears fell down my eyes as if I had lost a loved one, like I had really lost a piece of me, okay? And I didn't feel rejected at that moment. I did later. I felt rejected. I felt like, how you gonna reject me, Me, you were the person that said you love me. How you gonna reject me? Like I'm so good and I'm so kind. How you gonna reject me? But anyway, I remember the tears that I cried. And I cried and I said, God, really? Like, this is really it? And I remember looking at the phone, and I couldn't pick up the phone and call him. I couldn't pick up the phone and call him and say, are you sure? Or none of that. I just looked at the phone. And I waited and I waited, and I knew he wasn't okay with the hanging up the phone, right? So he immediately called right back. Something said, don't answer it. If he said it's over, then it needs to be over. And y'all, I had to let it go. I really could not answer the phone to say anything. I knew I had to let it go because I knew when he said that it was over, it needed to be over. I knew it was serious. I knew it was serious because he just wasn't that tight to pick a person up and then drop them back off. He wasn't like that. And so anyway, yeah, come to find out it was the truth, everything that he was stating, it was true. It was for my safety. He never knew that I bawled and I cried like a baby on, looking at the phone, like, is he going to call back? And he did. He doesn't know that I needed him to know that, I needed him to know that I knew he did call back, and I just did not answer because not that I needed him to stand on business. I just knew that I was going to have to let go. And the best way to let go is just simply let go. There's no reason to linger or to try to hold on. Don't, just let it be. Cut it off. If God wants it to be, God will allow it to come back around to you. Anything that's meant for you, he'll bring it back to you. He'll allow it to come back. Okay? I just wanted to share that. Y'all like, share, subscribe to this video. I'll be bringing more of my heart, my most sensitive part of my life as a young woman. Okay, young girl, however you say it. Okay, talk to y'all soon. Peace out. Much love, you too. Bye.